Is that Crystar himself?
Yeah. Mine are also all missing one piece.
This one here is, I guess, the harder of the three mini rigs to find, called the Imperial Sniper.
I don't want to screw up any of your books, or?
There it is. Is that Crystar himself?
Yeah.
Nice. Nobody ever has those.
Not gonna find him any more blue than that.
Who's him?
Oh yeah. Let's go for it. Crystar was a line made by Remco in the early 80s, and it's not that it's incredibly expensive or anything like that, but you never see it complete. You never see it in really nice shape. Blue Ridge Comics and Toys provided Second Chance Toys owner Chance Sadler with a vintage Crystar figure. So appreciate that, Chris. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Mine are also all missing one piece.
I know you have that one.
I don't have Deerstalker. Don't have the Tiger. Does your shark have the rail that goes on the back when you open it up?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah. Yep. These are the battle bases for Battle Beasts. Blazing Eagle, Wood Beetle, and why can't I remember the name of the shark? I can't remember the name of the shark. But this is Jason. He is Chris's buddy. They always set up next to each other, like I said, and he's always got some killer stuff. I think I bought almost something from you or Chris at every show for the past 3 years. All right, guys, so it's not super often that we get people that walk into the booth at toy shows and kind of pull stuff out and go, hey, I'd be more than welcome to have this on camera if you'd like to get us on YouTube. So people that are supporters of us, giving us content is really awesome. This is Houston, and he brought some pretty hard to find and incredibly nice condition items in to the booth, not to sell. These are his personal things, but if you'd like to talk a little bit about what you got here, please go for it, Houston.
Sure. So this one here is, I guess, the harder of the three mini rigs to find, called the Imperial Sniper. I mean, trying to find any of them loose is hard enough, but to find them carded is almost near to difficult. And this, from my understanding, is the most hardest to find. So especially with the condition of the card, it's very nice.
So that's what gets me about it. The condition on this is really nice. Not only do you have incredibly little fray and or veining in the card, but it's also unpunched. For those of you that don't know what that means, it never hit the store shelf. This is incredibly case fresh. I know the yellow bubble might throw you off a little bit, but there is a yellow bubble on almost all of these in pretty much the entire world. So finding one that's this intact is really hard. So Houston's got a great piece. Thinking about getting it graded?
Probably, yeah.
What else you got here, Houston?
This here is the Japanese version of their R2-D2, called the Takara Wind-Up. So this was only released, I believe, in Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
I would say that's correct.
So there
yeah.
is, but apparently I didn't know this, but there's three variants of it. So
Very cool.
This one is the large dome. So if you look here, it's a little bit larger than the actual body itself. The original one is about the same size, kind of perfect, but it's just a little bit larger here. And this right here is where you would find the COO of it. So there's no COO there. So it's hard to find this variant, yet alone in this type of condition, from my understanding.
Incredibly white, still works. It's kind of adorable, to be honest with you. And you got one more item that you brought.
Yep, so I mean, this is not as hard to find, maybe those two, but still though, any of the die cast is still pretty difficult to find. So this is the Y-Wing bomber. Still sealed, still in its original box. I actually just got this last week maybe off an eBay auction. I mean, it's part of the die-cast series lines, which is like with your TIE Bomber, the Star Destroyer, any of your carded figures of the die-cast, land speeders and such. So there's only 3 box that have the box feature. So it's this one, the TIE Bomber, which is actually over there.
Yeah, and it's super hard.
Yeah, and that's the hardest one to find of all. And then there's the Star Destroyer one. That is in, those are the only 3 original boxes, I believe. And then all the rest are all carded.
And even though this is not the most expensive when you find it complete loose, once you start getting into the sealed versions of these micro diecast vehicles, they start to get pretty pricey and they're really hard to find that way. So, man, what a treat, dude. Thank you, Houston. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for bringing them into the booth and letting us show on our YouTube. Really cool stuff, guys, here at Toyland 2026.